We do have free speech. You don't even understand. Like, no, you don't even understand what you don't even understand because you have lived in a country that has never had free speech. So you don't even know what it is to be saying that. That's the saddest part. And you don't even know that you don't even know. That is what is so sad about this. Because that is what I am saying. This holds people's consciousness down to where they cannot even think beyond the borders of what is being prescribed. Trying to uphold, it's really not very well defined. And so in that way, it can really just be used to cover almost anything they decide they don't want people sharing online at any given time. Pretty much. I mean, they're arresting people for Facebook posts now.
Arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the electronic communications network.
What?
127 Communications Act, okay? So you do not have to say it. It may harm your defence if you don't mention one question, something which later are in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being arrested?
You're going to be arrested, okay?
Right.
Take you back to the police station.
Right.
Okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page.
Some comments that you've made on a Facebook page.
And they're threatening people that even just reposting videos of what's happening in the streets could be amplification and incitement.
The last point there is crucial, isn't it? Some people might be sharing simply to warn their friends, but it could be considered an offence because they're amplifying it.
Absolutely, and that's the key message, is that however you think you're acting innocently on social media, whatever platform it is, you're just sharing something for whatever reason, that could potentially be a criminal offence.
And they could also be arrested for it.
And we do have dedicated police officers who are scouring social media. Their job is to look for this material and then follow up with identification arrests and so forth. So it's really, really serious.
So I'm cutting into this edit because this whole situation is just unfolding. They're arresting people now for posting incorrect information about incidents that are happening.
We have some breaking news now, and a woman has been arrested by Cheshire Police in relation to an inaccurate information on social media about the attacker in the Southport murders. It says a 55-year-old woman from near Chester was arrested earlier today, Thursday the 8th, of course, on suspicion of publishing written material to stir up racial hatred and false communications. She is currently being held in police custody.
They are sentencing people for 20 months in prison for things they've posted on Facebook.
You have been committed for sentence, having pleaded guilty to an offence of publishing written material which is threatening, abusive or insulting, intending thereby to stir up racial hatred. The sentence that I pass has been reduced by 1/3 to reflect your guilty plea. The sentence is one of 20 months imprisonment.
And while I'm seeing all this, I came across this video, which is actually from several years ago. I've never seen this before. But apparently police are encouraging people to report non-crime hate incidents. That is the phrase that they are now using.
So this is a story about Humberside Police who contacted a man called Harry Miller, I think, who had tweeted or at least retweeted and liked an offensive poem. It was a limerick, I think. The police officer phoned up and said, "We are investigating you for this limerick." And he said, "Well, have I committed a crime?"